Now let me call on the if statement, the if variable. So I'm going to use the insert function here, and I'm going to look through the list in here. Now I see that in the most recently used I see if, but if I didn't see it, I could go into the categories and pick logical, and within logical I see if, so I pick if, I say OK, and then it opens up the different parts. Now this first part right here is going to be my logical test. So this is where I say if a number is bigger than something else, okay, and so on. So what I want to do is say check and see if my revenue is bigger than my revenue for bonus. Now I'm going to type in here my logical test. So I see that B13 is my revenue, so I'm going to say check and see, and I'm going to make it in caps. B13 is greater than or equal to whatever is in cell B7. Now I want to be able to copy this to the other cells over here later on, so I want to make sure that this reference always stays the same. So to do that, I'm then going to use absolute referencing. So $B $7, that is pointing to this particular cell and is making it an absolute reference. Okay. Then the next question is, if this is true, what should happen if this value is bigger than this? So if that's the case, then add a bonus of $200,000. So that is B2. So again, I'm going to make it an absolute reference, B2. Okay. Now the reason why I'm making this an absolute reference is that later on I'm going to copy this formula over to the right, and I want to make sure that all these references in here point to the entries in the what if table. Okay. And then what happens if the value is not true? If the value is not true, then they get a 0 bonus. Okay. At this point I click OK, and I notice that for the first month the revenue was less than the revenue for bonus, so the bonus was 0. Now we need to do the commission, and the commission would be the revenue times B3, which is the percent commission. So formula, take the revenue and multiply that by the commission, and always that commission, F4, and then enter. To figure the marketing expense for this month, again formula, take the revenue and multiply that by the marketing in here, marketing percentage, and always that marketing percentage, F4, then hit enter.